I'm gonna record this episode while listening to Stairway to Heaven because, well, I was listening to a bunch of music and then I was gonna listen to Stairway to Heaven and then I was like, oh, I need to record, so here we are. Headphones though, it's all through headphones. I seriously doubt this mic can pick it up. It's super quiet. Although I might sing some of the bits maybe. Although last time I did singing, someone, I say it like that because I know exactly who it was, I just don't use names. They mentioned that I shouldn't talk while I'm singing because it ruins it, and now I'm gonna sing like in the middle of talking, and I don't know what's gonna happen there. Also, that entire opening bit, completely planned out. The whole thing. From right now, it's not, though. I mentioned that the beginnings are always planned out. Almost always. Sometimes I forget. Usually if I forget or like I don't have anything, then I mention that I don't have anything. But for the most part, I make a little opening joke for myself, for everybody, in my head just a few minutes before. I usually just run through something before I start it, and then that's how I've started them for as long as I've done it like that. Because I don't know, I sort of I always wanted to do something different for the opening every time. And this is just a good way of doing it, thinking through it like that. For the most part, you know, these are all completely random. Although another little trivia tidbit thing, there was a joke I told a few days ago about descriptivism and prescriptivism. Is it an ism? Descriptivists and prescriptivists. It's something along the lines of a descriptivist describes language while a prescriptivist prescribes language. So where a descriptivist says you can say whatever you want as long as everyone understands you, a prescriptivist says shut the fuck up, you're talking wrong. That whole joke was pre-rehearsed, sort of. I had thought about it and I was like, I want to make this joke. I don't know where to fit it in though. Really makes me wonder. Yeah, I'm listening to Stairway to Heaven. But then I get this is gonna be terrible, isn't it? This is drawn straight on the attention. But no, yeah, so I planned that one out. I just thought about it one day. I was like, because I learned about the, you know, that concept a long while ago, and then recently it came up again in something else, so I was like, I should talk about this. But, you know, there's not very much I can say besides, you know, yeah, you can be either prescriptivist or a descriptivist. And then I sort of started talking about it, and then it immediately clicked in my head, oh, I can tell this joke now. But it's true. Prescriptivists are like, you need to talk this way. This is the correct way to talk, and anything else is wrong. Where descriptivists are like, well, okay, sure, that works. Descriptivists give in, which is why I don't like descriptivists, because it's just like, I mean, I understand it, but it's still annoying. I like being correct, but at the same time, you know, if everyone understands you, then what the fuck does it matter? But it should matter. It just annoys me because I understand both positions and I can take both positions in various circumstances, but generally I like being correct. I don't know, if I'm just hanging out with friends or some shit, I don't usually care. If it's a bunch of strangers, I enjoy telling them when they're wrong because it's fun. Certain friends I'll be like, dude, no, it's not how it goes. Like, I'll do that with Ben. Whenever Ben, there's like one thing he always gets wrong. I don't remember what it is, but I always correct him on it. And he's just like, he doesn't give a shit. I don't really know this song very well, but I like it a lot. I should listen to more Led Zeppelin. Did I mention I got really into Billy Joel? I mentioned it in I think the Discord chat or something, but Like, I've just been listening to Billy Joel songs just so much. Because I'm listening with my computer now. Whenever I use my computer, whenever I open up YouTube, it just gives me like a Billy Joel song, because that's usually what I'm doing. I have my headphones on and I put on just like I start. It's Piano Man usually. It starts with Piano Man and then it'll jump to like Uptown Girl or For the Longest Time, one of those. And then it'll just play a bunch of Billy Joel songs, and then it'll just go into something else, just randomly, and then I'll just be listening to songs or whatever. But yeah, so I got my computer because today I got a lot of work done. I did most of what I said I would do. Shit, I didn't record like everything. Like I kind of wanted to do, like knock just fucking everything out of the park. But I got so caught up on the first one that I was just like, well, so now tomorrow I need to record Kumo as well as the other one. So now I'm doing 4 series on the Zeke Reads channel, which is great. Technically, it's gonna be 2 videos a day with like a third every now and then, because it's Kumo every day, and then alternating Shield and To Deprive a Deprived Person, which somebody had recommended to me, and I checked it out, and I was like, this is great. The story's a bit longer than just that, but I feel like I talk about it in the beginning of that. I don't know, I should put on lyrics. I should have put on a lyrics video, although I didn't really intend to actually sing the lyrics, but I do wonder if you can hear that. Perhaps you can hear just an annoyingly small amount. That'd be hilarious. I mean, the headphones are generally close to the mic. They're just like super quiet. Now they're super quiet. If you could hear a little bit, now you probably can't. Now you definitely can't. I can hear it. I'm slowly adjusting to it. I wonder if my voice sounds different just because, like I have a muffled feedback. I can still hear my own voice. It's just these headphones are so big. If I was playing really loud music, it would be a lot harder to hear my own voice. And that kind of thing fucks with you. I should try out one of them speech jammer things where it plays your voice but delayed so that it fucks with you. One day I'll do an episode of speech jammer. Maybe I'll just do that tomorrow. Just because, it's the later days. Might as well fuck around. It's like 12 episodes left. There goes the end of that. What's next? Like Pink Floyd. Blinded by the Light. That's a recommended for me. That's not because of Led Zeppelin. Alright. Yeah, sure. I actually might sing that one more. I like listening to Stairway to Heaven. I just don't know the lyrics. But this one's got a good it's also got a lyrics. That's how it goes. That's how it goes. I'm serious. That's the lyrics. That's what it says on the screen. No, I don't actually know it. I know how it goes. I just don't know the lyrics. What the fuck was I talking about? Now I'm just thinking about this shit. Oh no, my memory is garbage when I'm listening to music because my brain is so focused on the music and the lyrics that just memory is no. The more I tell myself this, the more it actually becomes a part of, a part of my brain. My brain is like, yep, can't remember things when you're listening to music, and I'm like, yep, and then it just they agree with each other. My subconscious and my conscious. But then, of course, if I pause the music, give myself a few seconds, then I can remember it. But it's probably irrelevant anyway. I was just talking about some dumb shit or something. I really can't remember. Either because it's hard to remember, or because I've convinced myself that it's hard to remember. Because, brains are weird like that. Runner in the night, blinded by the light. Earth up like a deuce, another runner in the night. Yeah, no, I was talking about the readings thing. So yeah, I started with that one. I started with the To Deprive and Depraved, and I ended up recording like 10 episodes of that because it was fun and they were short. I think they're, in average, the chapters are a little bit shorter than Kumo even, which is great. And because they're alternating every other day, I have them for the next 20 days. So, like, well into the next month will be the next time I actually need to record that one. Shield I need to record soon, because I did that one and I did Shield, and I ended up doing 2 episodes of Shield because I got interrupted in the 3rd one, and then I just sort of got started working on actually uploading the other parts, and doing other sort of preparation things. One thing that took up a lot of my time that I didn't actually think I would do is write a big old script, because the author of Axe Bear, the next one I'm going to read, Clin H, or something like that, they had requested, you know, of course, that I put a link and give credit and all that, and I'm just like, well, I don't usually do that. Like, just really thinking about it, yeah, I don't, there's almost never a description in the Kumo. I think in the very first episodes, there was like a description that was sort of like a jokey kind of thing, because I was still uploading those, and I just threw in some jokes. But when Dave took over, I'm pretty sure he didn't put descriptions. He just put titles, maybe tags, and he put them in the playlists. But like, I was like, okay, now I need to put descriptions in this one because I respect this person as an author, and I need to, you know, link to their shit. I would have done it, like, even if they didn't ask me to, obviously. So I was like, okay, now I have to write a script that'll do it for me because I'm lazy as fuck. And instead of writing a new one, I sort of add to my pre-existing one, because I already had one that filled out the text whenever, you know, if I started typing in Kumo, it would replace that word with Kumo desu ka nanika, chapter, and then I fill in the rest. But I sort of altered that to where not only does it send out the title, it goes to the description, and then it oh my god, I could just make it tab. Oh, can I just make it tab? Maybe. What I had it do was click. Was move down relative to where the mouse was, click, and then enter in, move down, click, and then enter in. Well, tabbing makes it different because another thing I added on to this sort of putting in the description and then the tags thing was the thumbnail as well. Because I talked about, I think yesterday, how I had an issue, either yesterday or some other day, I had an issue writing a script that would do the thumbnails. So I sort of added it into this one, but it doesn't always work, and I generally have an idea of what's wrong with it. I just didn't actually go fully in depth into how to fix it today because everything has a thumbnail already. There are just some issues with it for some reason, and tomorrow when I go and upload Shield, I'll fix that. There's also like a really weird thing at the beginning of the process, kind of, because at some point I press enter, or I have it press enter to do to do something with the title. I think I can skip out on that, but because it presses enter, it sort of it saves it completely. It says, okay, that's yeah, that's the whole fucking or you're done with this video, and then it closes the editing prompt, which, like, normally whenever it, like, after that one time, if I open the editing prompt again and then I start editing it, it won't do that every time. If I press enter, it'll just say, okay, you saved, instead of closing the whole fucking page thing. But I think if I just take out that one enter, because I put it in there because there was like a situation where it got annoying, but I don't think it. Maybe it doesn't matter. No, it shouldn't matter. It might though. I don't know. I'm just gonna test all that tomorrow when I figure that out. Carry On My Wayward Son, I should know the lyrics of. I already missed the start of it. There'll be peace when you are done. I used to listen to this song like on repeat when like, well, I guess it wasn't for that long of a time, but in middle school, I want to say like third year probably, I had this this like it's really such a strange class because I feel like it like changed rooms or like changed people at one point or something. I don't know. But no, it was like a social studies class or something, and I had this one friend. I still remember his name. I won't say his name, but I remember his name because it was interesting. He was also in like a black belt in my karate class that I went to for like a week. Yeah, I went to a karate class. I went longer than a week, probably like 2 months. But I stopped going because my feet hurt. Because I just generally have really bad feet, and you're not supposed to wear shoes. And I have like medical insoles for that. That's one of the things I'm working on now with the stretches and things, because I wanna improve on that, because it's because I have that thing where you stand on your toes too much as a kid, and your heel just doesn't actually know how to heel properly. So like I either like want to just embrace it and be like, yeah, whatever, just stand on my toes whenever I want, which is probably a bad idea, but I don't think it'll matter that much. I don't know. I probably shouldn't, but at the same time, like, I don't know, if my job doesn't really involve me walking around all the time, then it doesn't matter. I mean, it only matters when it comes to something like a sports kind of thing, or like if I have to be, standing up all the time. And when I was working the fruit stand, I was standing up a lot, but he had these mats that were good at dealing with that, and I had the things in my shoes, so it really didn't. I think the first few days it mattered, and then I just got used to it and sort of learned to stand on the mats like as much as possible, because they helped. Because it was the mats or just straight up fucking pavement. So I sort of like, I made wide steps whenever there was a gap between the mat and the pavements. I don't think I ever did that when there were customers around, just because it would look fucking weird. But yeah. I'm only humming along to the guitar parts because the guitar parts are good. I've just been listening to a lot of songs with really good long guitar parts. Well, for these 3, but ooh, Journey. I might actually be able to sing "Don't Stop Believin'" right there. I mean, no, I can sing these songs. I'm just not. Maybe the last one I'll sing it, or I'll just end the episode. How long? This one's got some to it. I think I'll let this one play out, and then I'll do "Don't Stop Believin'," or I'll just do "Don't Stop Believin'." Was there more shit I needed to talk about? I used to think this song wasn't Kansas. I don't remember who it was listed under on my phone, but it wasn't Kansas. Carry On My Wayward Son. But no, yeah. So in this class or whatever, every now and then, like, you could like, there was, I don't remember specifically what the activities were, but there were certain activities where you didn't give a shit if you were listening to music. So I had my little MP3 player with me, which I'm pretty sure was actually stolen property. Like, I bought it from this guy, who I actually still remember the name of as well. I remember people in middle school way better than people in high school. I fucking peaked in middle school, seriously. But yeah, this guy like kept trying to, like, he was trying to sell it to me, but I didn't have the money, and I kept forgetting to bring the money, so he kept like bringing the price down, and like it came to be my birth, like he was gonna sell it to me for 20 or like 25, maybe 30 or something like that, and I just kept talking him down, and then like it was my birthday, and I had gone on a Scouts trip when I was in Scouts, again for a very small amount of time. You know, I've done a lot of things, just not, you know, for a long time. So I was in Scouts for a bit. I did karate for a bit. That's whatever. But yeah, I ended up spending my money at that, and I was like, I got $5. Can I get it for $5? You know, it's my birthday. Or my birthday had passed recently, so it's like, yeah, okay, just fine, just take it. So I took it, and he told me later on that he had stolen it, or he thinks he'd stolen it. He doesn't completely remember, but he's pretty sure he'd taken that. It's still, you know, it's one of my, I don't know who he took it from. If I knew that person, like, I feel like he said it who it was, and I didn't really know them. Oh, Freebird just came on automatically. I guess we're not gonna do Don't Stop Believin'. Sorry, guys. I really like Freebird, though. I'm not gonna let that play all the way because it's a very long song. But yeah, so I had this little tiny MP3 player. Zen Mosaic was what it was called. And I still fucking love that thing. I still have it. Every now and then, like, if I need to charge my phone and I need to go outside and do some like fucking manual labor or some shit, you know, I grab some headphones and I grab my fucking Zen Mosaic and play whatever the hell's on that thing. Big Balls by AC/DC is on that, but not on my phone. I forget to move it on. But one of the songs I had on that was Carry On My Wayward Son, and this guy who was the black belt just really liked that song and didn't like any of the other songs in my thing. So we would, like, whenever we did something, we would just listen to that on repeat. That or Pink Fluffy Unicorns Dancing on Rainbows, the Songs to Wear Pants to, Andrew Huang song, which a lot of people don't actually think was made by him, which honestly it annoys me, but it doesn't annoy him, because Pink Fluffy Unicorns Dancing on Rainbows, people think that it, like, the pony version is the real version. People will go to the original version, like to the video that was posted first, that like Andrew Huang made, and they will tell him that he stole that song, and he's just like, well, no, I didn't. I wrote that song, because he did a video relatively recently about what this song almost was, like the way he almost wrote it, and what change he made that made it like so much better. But so we either listened to that one because it was fun and we like to show it to people. Like we would just go around the class and just be like, put these headphones on, listen to this song, and people would just be like, what the fuck is this? Obviously this was middle school, they didn't say that, but they're like, this is weird, and we were just like, yes. So we either listened to that on repeat, or Lord knows I can change. I like Freebird. I think there was actually an episode I started with singing Freebird, or at least that part. I really like that part. Freebird's a good fucking song. But no, so yeah, we listened to... But no, so yeah, we listened to that. Not this, the other one. Carry On My Wayward Son on repeat, or Pink Fluffy Unicorns Dancing on Rainbows on repeat, just like whenever we had the opportunity. He was like, oh dude, you got your MP3 player? I was like, yeah, got you, man. I think I have a picture of the guy, like, on an old phone. I don't... God, it might actually... I might have moved it to this phone. I think I still have a picture of the guy. I won't put it up, but I'm gonna look at it later. He's a cool dude. Last time I saw him was actually at the karate place, because the fucking... at one point they changed locations. They changed locations after I stopped going, but my sister was still going, so she sort of went, I kind of knew where it was, and then at one point It was like right by this school where my friend, I don't think it was where he went, but he played football. I wonder if he still plays football. I don't talk to him anymore, but I should talk to him more. I say that kind of often, don't I? But yeah, he was playing football at this school. And like I got there because every now and then I went to his games, and another one of my friends, we all went. Neighborhood kid, actually. It was one of the neighborhood kids and another one of the neighborhood kids. So we all just went to his football game, and I was like, oh shit, I've been here, and it's like pointed to the building, and I was like, that's where they held my karate classes, and I was just talking to my other friend about it, and I think it was either like halftime or we just didn't care, so we just we walked over there, and I said hi to him, and he remembered me, and the sensei remembered me, but the black belt guy, they were all busy doing the shit, they were actually in there practicing karate, but I think he saw me. I'm pretty sure he saw me, the guy from class. I want to say, he saw me and he waved. But I definitely remember talking to Sensei because my friend that had gone with me tried to get like a job there because he was like, yeah, can I have some kind of job? Because he just wanted to get paid. He didn't even give a shit that it was like karate. I don't even think he wanted to learn karate. He just wanted some sort of job that he could make some money. Okay. No, I gotta end this episode though. I shouldn't let it get this long because now I've been doing them at like 10 o'clock because that means that I shouldn't like really do it right then. I don't know exactly how much vitality has been used, like if we're almost out of vitality and then I run out and then it's not 10 o'clock yet, I don't want to have to use the thing. So I do it at 10 so that I can use the castle thing so as to not waste a whole bunch because it's technically not really my account anymore. Like the transaction has been made in the trade, just part of the deal is that, hey, I still get to use it for the next however many days. And then that's it, I'm done. The only reason I would ever go back to play this game is if Sonata asked me to grind for him. Because, I mean, I would, like I don't, like I can do that shit if I want to, but sometimes I don't want to. But if somebody else wants me to, then yeah, sure, why the hell not? Sonata's a good friend, I don't mind. Yeah, so that's a whole bunch of just not at all connected stories while I was listening to music. You weren't listening, but I was. Take care of yourself.